Okay, so I'm going to make a quick video about prefabs. I probably don't need to make a video on this because there's probably already like so many videos online, but I'll make one anyways because it's something I need to do anyways for my project, and I want to have a prefab video for my channel. So I'll just explain really quick. A prefab, like all these characters that I have here, the boss, the enemy troop, the main character, these are only good if for this scene. But if I want to take this exact same setup and use it in other levels, I need to create prefabs. So basically, let's just say we'll start with the player character. All I need to do is go to my prefab folder under my main character and literally drag and drop all these, the main character as well as the camera. And once it's in the folder, I can grab that prefab in that folder and take it to any scene. Right now, all these characters are only good for this one scene. So before I start dragging and dropping all these, I need to mention that anything where I drag and drop things, it's only whenever things are in the scene here, I drag and drop other things from the scene and drag and drop into these slots. But in prefabs, it's different. So what I'm going to do is I want to go here and set all these to none. So there's nothing. And I want to double check so all these ones here, the gun on the back and the gun on the side and the weapons in his hands, these can stay because these are all from within the main character. Anything that's outside, I need to make it none for now. And I want to double check the camera to make sure. So here I have the main character, so I'm going to remove that for now because that was set outside of the camera. So I dragged and dropped this main character. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag and drop the main character as well as the camera. You notice as soon as I do that, these turn blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete these from the scene. They're not there anymore. So I'm going to double click to open these. So I'll open the main character first, and if I go down, it's asking me for the camera rig. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag and drop the camera rig here, and the camera, with the camera selected, I can drag and drop the main character. So the only thing that I have to remember is because I can't drag and drop this main camera here, when I go back to scenes, after I drag and drop these back into the scene, I want to put it back to 0. And the camera back to the scene. So as you can see, the main character is in this slot, and the camera rig is in this slot, but I just have to remember to drag and drop the main camera into this slot because I can't access it. Doesn't seem like. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that for now. So if I hit play, everything should work fine. There's something wrong here. What did I do wrong? Main character. Actually, I'm going to I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe I have to okay, so I'm going to go back here. I'm going to remove all this. As well as the main character. And I'm going to try dragging the camera right here. And the camera, main camera I dragged from here already. So I want to go to the main character, or sorry, the camera, and drag and drop the player from here. So it looks like I have to keep these empty. I was wrong about setting these inside. Let's see if this actually works. I'm not sure if it's going to work. Okay, it seems like it's working now. Okay, so I need to do the same thing for the enemy character. So anything that's not within the enemy, I have to remove it. But anything that's within, it's I can just leave it. But anything that's outside, I need to remove it, which is already done for me. I can remove this as well, the spline container. And I'm going to go into the enemy prefab. First I'm going to set him to 0, 0. Rotation 0. Put him here. I'll delete him. I'm going to go in here and make sure everything's set to 0. Go back to scene. Drag and drop him back into the scene. Start him off at 0, 0, 0. I'm going to drop the player. The spline. This I need to drop in. And I'm just going to go ahead and move him back to where he was, which is right here. And I think that's only two things. So if I hit play, okay, he's patrolling. Then he should see me soon, and then I go like this. Okay, so everything's working fine. And I'm going to do the same thing with the boss. So the boss has, I don't have to worry about the boss right now because he doesn't have a script and I have nothing to, no fields here that I need to dump objects. So I'm just going to go into the boss folder. first I'll set him to 0, 0, 0. Then I'll drop him into his prefab folder. I'll delete him from the scene. I'm going to open him up, make sure everything's 0, 0, 0, and then I'll drop him back into the scene. And let's put him over here. I'm not going to use him right now. So let's hit play. Okay, so far so good. He's doing his regular animation where he's just looking around. As soon as I go here, he sees me, he aims, I hide, he doesn't see me anymore. Okay, so everything's working fine. Yeah, that's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to show what that prefab was. So if I ever want, let's just say, more troops, which is what I'm going to do, like for all my levels, I'm going to do a whole bunch of these enemy troops. I could just duplicate these, but another thing that I can do is I can just drag and drop from my prefab folder. It's the exact same as like going here and pressing Control C, Control V. I can do this endlessly. And I can just pull all these out and have a whole bunch of them. But the only thing is every time I pull them out, I have to reset. I have to drag and drop the player as well as any spline that I'm using. So that's all I wanted to do for this video. Most people that use Unity probably already know what prefabs are, but I thought I'd just make it anyways because it is something I had to do. Okay, so hopefully you found that useful. So hopefully I'll see you in the next video.